2 of the 10 things that we can find around the house to start junk journaling today as we speak. I did a part 1 and I really love the way that turned out. I had so many really good ideas for you guys and I thought that would be very helpful, and I'm hoping that that helped a lot of people who kind of feel like they need to go and get supplies or buy supplies. I want to try to help you start working with like junk journaling or scrapbooking or memory keeping or around the house, because there's tons of things that we can use around the house to start these wonderful hobbies. I have a part 2 because I have so many things that I want to show you guys that you can use around the house, and I kind of really felt like I needed to do a part 2. So let's get started with this wonderful video. If you missed part 1, after you finish watching this, go and check out part 1, because in part 1 there's really a lot of fun things that you can probably use around the house that you can actually create really wonderful projects. Okay, and I'll link everything at the bottom of this video. Okay, the first thing that I want to talk about is paint samples. Paint samples are one of those things that I absolutely love because they're just so fun to use. These are wonderful to use in junk journaling or any kind of spreads. And again, they're free, right? These are awesome. I love using these. I love going to Lowe's and I love going to the paint section, and I love grabbing a few of these because it's just so wonderful to use for any kind of crafting project. You can also find sometimes these pamphlets that have tons of different kinds of samples, and some of them come in coordination of colors. So pick the colors that you are attracted to, and see if you can work around using these for your crafting projects. They're so much fun to use, and I have a sample to show you on how I use them in my book. So here I tabbed for you this one. Look how beautiful this spread is. I worked with this spread with the colors of blues and like waterish kind of blue color, because the water, the boat, I love it. I just love the way this turned out, and I am so obsessed with this little side over here where the samples are. They look so beautiful, and it's so like it puts like the spread so well put together. I absolutely love this, and I want to do more of these using these paint samples. I have used them before in my other journal, but I don't have that journal with me, and so, you know, but that's okay. But this is an idea of how you can use it. I'm going to start doing this from now on because I absolutely love it. I have to go to Lowe's and get some more different color samples. I love the way this came together. It's so beautiful. And it's for free, okay? It doesn't cost you anything. You stop by Lowe's or stop by Home Depot or Walmart and just grab a few, you know, and take them with you and play around with them. Okay, paint samples. The next thing that you can actually use that I do like using in my projects are recipe cards. Those are really fun to use, and you can actually find these recipe cards in any supermarket. Sometimes you have like a little section that has a whole bunch of different recipe cards that you can grab for free. So if you see these, don't like walk past them. Grab a few of these so you can actually add them to your project. This can be done, this can be used in so many ways. You can actually use this as like a flip. You can actually use it as a maybe embellishment. You can actually use it if you glue the 3 sides. You can actually use it as a pocket, or you can actually use it as part of your page. It's just a beautiful and free. It's free. You can use these on any kind of project. They're so easy to kind of like use in different ways. And then on the back you have the recipe, which is awesome as well. Okay, I also picked this one up. I saw this in a little corner. They were like by the apples. Just keep an eye on stuff like this because it's kind of hard to miss if you're not really looking for them. This is a really like a cute guide of apples, and it just gives you like a different apple, like different kinds of apple and just like the texture. And this is also a wonderful thing to use in your crafting projects. And again, it also has recipes as well. So these are really fun to kind of use. You can use this as a little booklet. Maybe you don't want to talk about apples and you just want to use a little booklet as a kind of a sample. You can actually use this little booklet in your junk journal as a little add-on to your page. Yeah, really, it's so much fun to use, and again, it's free. You don't have to go anywhere. Well, you do have to go to the market to get them, but you don't have to spend any money. Okay. Okay, candy wrappers are one of those things. Okay, I love candy wrappers, especially those vintagey looking ones that are kind of like, they look like they're from like Paris or like from France or like from like Italy. Oh, I love them. And it drives me nuts to see like these beautiful wrappers. But candy wrappers are amazing to use in your projects. They're so much fun. You can literally use these and absolutely decorate your pages or your inserts using them. I have a sample for you to show you. Let's see, where is my sample? It is on the pink book, which means it's probably in here. Yep, right there. See, this is a sample on how you can use the candy wrappers. This is actually this right here. Actually, these two candies are what's in here. I love this beautiful pack up here, but I don't want to take it out because there's a lot of candy still left in here. But once I'm done using these candies for a project that I bought them for, I'm absolutely going to use this as part of my junk journaling. But you can see here that you can use candy wrappers in many different ways, and they're fun to use in your projects. Okay, so candy wrappers are really fun, and you more or less, if you like candies, you probably have them at home. Okay. Okay, this is something that I really came to love really quickly. I call them candle top, what is it called? I call them candle dust stopper. I don't even know what they're called. I call them candle dust stopper because I don't know what else to call them. But these are these little round little things that go on top of the candles that kind of protect it when you buy new candles. Usually they're covered. These things are amazing to use as scrapbooking or any kind of like projects. They're so much fun. I love them. You can actually use these as maybe like a label or maybe like an embellishment. You can actually put like maybe perhaps you could put ribbon right through it since you have a little pokey hole right here. So many things you can do with this wonderful little thing, and it's so cute and literally for free. Okay, usually it comes like this on top of your candle, so it can protect it from dust or from any kind of damage. So when you see these in candles, do not throw them out. And by the way, some candles have like really beautiful decorative stoppers that have like beautiful images on it. So keep an eye on that. That's a really fun thing to use in your junk journaling. Okay, I know it's weird, but you know, it's one of those things that I thought was awesome. I started using them and it looks really nice on my journal. I can't show you a sample because the book that I used this on is actually in my storage unit, but I think you have the idea. By the way, besides the candle toppers, do not sleep on the labels, okay? The labels on the candles, once you finish the candle, please use the labels. These labels are amazing to use. Actually, I think I have a sample. I do. I have a sample to show you the labels. What book is it on? The black book. Okay, here. I have a sample to show you actually. Candles. This is a label. This is a candle label, okay? As you can see here. So do not sleep on the labels. These labels for candles are freaking amazing, and some labels are so beautiful. So when you're finished with your candles, if you are able to pull out the labels, you can use that as part of your junk journal. This could be a cute embellishment to use. So you got two uses. You have the label and you have the stopper, which is amazing, yeah? And then you can use the jar as a little, I don't know, pen holder or something as well. So these are really fun things to kind of keep in mind. Okay, my loves. Let's see. Let's figure out here where I'm up to. Okay, so we did the candy, we did the duster, we did the samples, and we're doing the incense. Oh, guys, I love using incense in my junk journal. Okay, now Incense, if you use them, because not everybody use incense, right? But if you do use incense, do not throw out the boxes. These boxes are amazing to use in your projects. Look at this box, how beautiful they are. This is a gorgeous box that you can actually use in your project. Okay, this is another one. All right, another box that I kind of just like pull apart. Another box, and it smells incredible. This is also a nice, cute little, like a little thing that you can put in your journal or in your junk journal. And do not throw away these little baggies that come in the incense, because this can be used also in your junk journal. And oh, it smells so good. Let me show you a sample. I'm excited to show you a sample of this. I'm excited because I love using incense in my journal because it looks beautiful and it smells amazing. When you open up that journal to that page, oh my God, you are going to love it. You're going to love it. And this one right here is actually one that I got a while ago. You can actually use stuff like this for like Halloween, or like if you have a specific incense for specific seasons, you can actually use that in your journal. Like for maybe you have a Christmas one, you can also use that as well, okay? But let me show you a sample in here of how amazing you can actually use these wonderful incense. Okay, I have actually two samples to show you. This one is one, okay? So look at this. This is an incense, like a combination of a whole bunch of incense that I had, and I kind of wanted to just save it. And so I put it in this page, and if you can just smell how amazing this page is, I wish you can smell it. Trust me when I tell you, it smells incredible. So I did this beautiful layout for this amazing incense that I had. And I have another one in here. And I want to show you. I see this one I got actually at Five Below. They had like these incense at Five Below. And I kind of grabbed these little kind of like advertisements for them. And I just glue them down here, okay? This is also part of the incense. I turned it apart because I finished the incense and I love the package that it came in. And so I started to make like really fun layouts for it. And I just kind of named it here like rose, lavender, you know, I just kind of named it here. And then I used the actual little package here. So conclusion, don't sleep on incense. Incense are really fun to use if you use them, yeah, because some people don't like using them because of the smoke. But if you do use them, that also is a wonderful thing to add to your junk journal. I love using incense. That's one of the things that I love to use the most, if anything. Okay. Okay, greeting cards. I mean, that's an obvious thing, but you know, I want to mention it because I do have them on my list. Greeting cards are fantastic to use. I love using greeting cards. These I got at the thrift shop. Don't sleep on the thrift shops. Look around. Look around. The thrift shops sometimes have like little baggies of like different kinds of greeting cards, and you can probably pick it up for like 50 cents or even $1. And this is just really fun to use in your projects. I really love using greeting cards and postcards because they just give such a beautiful look to your project and your pages. Look how beautiful that lady is. Look how beautiful she is. And look at this one. These are really beautiful. And then these are actually just greeting cards. This is actually a postcard. And then these two are actually greeting cards. So these are wonderful to use, okay? And if you have greeting cards that perhaps maybe you have a collection, because sometimes we have collection of greeting cards from like years ago when someone gave us some wonderful, beautiful cards. You can use those, okay? Go through your stash, see what you have old, or see what you have that you really don't really need anymore, or perhaps maybe you can use it and recycle it. Add them to your junk journal. That's also a fun way to complete a junk journal and add wonderful decorative things to it. Okay. Oh Lord, you guys know, okay, if you are a subscriber, which by the way, I want to thank you very much for always returning back to my channel. I have literally so many dedicated subscribers in my channel that I'm absolutely thankful, and I really appreciate that you guys always return back to my channel. And I also am thankful for the new subscribers as well. But if you are a old subscriber and you know, we use coffee filters to make wonderful projects. Yeah, do you remember, guys? And coffee filters are one of those things that I absolutely love to use, because who doesn't have coffee filters at home, right? If you drink coffee, most likely, you'll have a coffee filter. And if you don't have it, very, very inexpensive to purchase. We created, a few years ago, we created a beautiful coffee filter junk journal. I will link that at the bottom of this video. It's a very old video, but it shows you steps on how to create a really fun junk journaling journal using coffee filters. And I think we also decorated the pages as well. It's a really fun tutorial, and it's really awesome to use. And you can literally create a really fun journal out of this, okay? And it's super easy to create. I might do like an updated video showing you guys how to create one. I'm not sure, we'll see. I mean, I do have that video out already, but you know, if you guys need like an updated one, I can absolutely do that for you. Coffee filters, do not skip coffee filters. These are awesome to use. I would actually recommend you to pick one up. If you're not a coffee drinker, and the next time you go to the market, just pick a coffee filter up, because this is awesome to use many ways. You can build embellishments, and I can show you how to do that if you guys want. You can build a nice, beautiful pocket. You can build a nice, beautiful page. You can build a nice, beautiful cover with it. So many things that you can do with it. So many things. So, coffee filters are a really good one to have. And it's very inexpensive, okay? Very, very inexpensive. I will try my best to link as much as I can in the bottom of this video to give you samples of like what you can do with them, okay? If I find them, because again, they're really old videos, but they're really, really good ones. And it gives you like step by step on how to do it. Okay, tissue papers, of course. You know, I can't miss on my tissue papers. You guys know how much I'm obsessed with tissue papers. I love tissue papers. They're just amazing to use in any project, especially junk journaling. I love the sound of tissue paper. So these are very inexpensive. Most likely we have these at home, right? When you wrap gifts and presents, you may pick up some little pack of tissue papers. Perfect. Just really, I would say don't go crazy, okay? I literally had like this mentality of like grabbing every single thing that I liked. And this is the reason why I got myself in so much trouble with clutter. And now that I kind of like try to work around that issue, I'm trying to have a different mentality. You don't need a lot, okay? Don't stress yourself out and buy like every single tissue paper that you see. They're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Just pick a few and have them, because they last you forever, okay? These tissue papers sometimes have like, for example, this one has 20 sheets in there. When you need to use tissue paper, you're not going to use 20 sheets. This is going to last you forever. I guarantee you about a year, maybe 2, depending how much you craft, it will last you forever. So don't go and like stress yourself out and try to get like every single fancy tissue paper that there is. Just get 1, 2, 3, or 4. Like give yourself a little like limit. That's what I do. Okay, I may talk about that in another few, I don't know, in a future video. How I'm trying to remove that mentality of having so much clutter in my mind and in my life, and trying to make it easier for myself so I can enjoy my stuff more. Yeah. So tissue paper is beautiful. This is a gorgeous tissue paper that I had forever. This is actually not tissue paper. This is actually parchment paper, but you have the idea. Yeah. This is a tissue paper that I absolutely love. I love this like stripy, beautiful color. It's so like easy to work with different projects. And I got this at TJ Maxx for like $2.99. So, you know, keep your eyes open. Dollar Tree also has amazing tissue papers. I'm thinking of doing a future video going to the Dollar Tree and showing you what you can use to do some crafting or junk journaling. I might do that. We'll see. I have so many things in my mind that I want to actually do with you guys, but there's so many things. My brain is so like, I'm so inspired, but I have so much in my brain right now that I'm trying to figure out how to kind of like organize myself. But Tissue papers, number one, absolutely grab them, okay? Absolutely. This one I grabbed a while ago, and look how beautiful. This is some from the collection, Shabby Chic. Oh, I love it. Isn't it beautiful? I just love this gorgeous shabby chic look to it. I love it. Okay, let me keep continuing because I can talk to you guys all day. Okay, the next thing is labels. Like fabric labels are amazing to use. Not fabric labels, I'm sorry, fabric tags. These are really fun to use in any project. Obviously you can absolutely go insane using these. Don't throw these out. These are the fabric clothing tags that usually are hanging from the clothing when you buy them. These are amazing. You can actually use these, and I have a sample to show you on how you can use it. Okay, you can use it so many ways, but I'll show you here. Here I used it. You see the little tag right there? I used it in my little insert right there, and I created a cute little tag. This is from like a bra. I think this is from a bra tag, but look how pretty that looks, right? Super cute, adorable. Just tuck it in there and it looks amazing, and you can use it. So you can use this in many ways, obviously. Okay, so don't throw out these really fun tags that the clothing come with. And guys, don't be ashamed to ask your family to save these things for you, right? Because maybe you don't shop. Maybe you're a person that doesn't like shopping. Maybe you're a minimalist. Is that what it's called? Minimalist? Maybe you don't want to shop. So, you know, ask your friends and family. I'm sure they'll be okay to save you some of these things if you ask them to, yeah? Okay, my loves. Oh, collars. I know, this is going to be odd, but trust me when I tell you this works, okay? Collars are amazing to use in your junk journal. Now, these are like really beautiful lacy collars that I've had forever. But if you have a shirt that has a beautiful collar and perhaps the shirt doesn't fit you anymore, or maybe it's damaged, or maybe you want to just get rid of it, you can use the collar from that shirt and create really wonderful spreads, okay? I've used collars all the time, and they just look amazing. And the colors are just gorgeous. Not only that, you can use the fabric that you have left over, and you can also use the buttons. So if the shirt for some reason has a beautiful collar, cut out the collar. Take some samples of the fabric, and if it has buttons, save them. Save the buttons for another project, because you can always use those buttons on other projects. So collars are really fun to use. I know this is a weird choice, but trust me, when you start using collars in your junk journal, you're not gonna stop. And I want you to come back and tell me, Jenny, you're right. I am obsessed using collars, because now you start looking around the thrift shop for like shirts that have like really beautiful collars, and you'll be sucked. You'll be sucked in. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, we're done. We're done. What time is it? Oh, okay, perfect. Just in time. We're done, guys. That's all I have for you. Now, I have a bonus for you. For the love of God. For the love of God. Do not throw away your... Hey, baby. Good. I'm almost done, love. For the love of God, do not throw away these tags that you have from your crafting or any project or anything. Usually when something comes in a little bag like that, it has a little tag like this. Okay, you see this little tag? I don't know what it's called. I call it like label, or like, I don't know, whatever it's called. I don't know the name of it. But this right here, please don't throw it out. For the love of God, do not throw this out. I discovered a way to use these in my junk journal, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I literally do not want to throw any of these out. And I'm going to do a video with you guys showing you how to use these. Please, please, for the love of God. When you have these really fun part of the little package, please do not throw them out. On the next video, or on the next few videos, I'm going to show you guys how to use them, and you're going to love them.